I don't know, if you're a guy and you're locked in the house and you're not working and you're not going to your day job and you haven't done things that you always wanted to do, I don't know, grow a beard, for example. You know, you're at home anyways, might as well just become a caveman and embrace it. Let's go crazy, man, and let's just really embrace this new world that we're living and create something new. You have to become somebody new, okay? We cannot stay the same. I want to share with you how I best use my time during this lockdown period. Now, during this lockdown period, it's really crucial for you to develop a routine, to develop a strategy of how to best use your time. Now, we've seen many videos about this. There's a lot of blog posts around the internet of how to develop some kind of like sense of what's going on, and at the same time make the best use of your time while you're locked down in your home while this whole coronavirus thing is going on. That's all well said and done, and I completely agree with many of these articles and videos, but I want to show you how I do it and how you can do the same thing without reinventing the wheel, without bringing your whole life upside down. Now, being locked down is no joke. I can tell you this because I've been pretty much on lockdown mode for many years because I work from home. So when you work from home, it's very hard to find some kind of balance when it comes down to going out a lot. So I really had to push myself on going out over the years, and I have spoken about this before many times in many other videos, that I usually will walk for a whole hour in the mornings before I sit down to my desk, okay? And this is something that I developed this routine years ago. I used to ride a bicycle, but then I injured my knee, so I couldn't really do bicycle anymore. And now what I do is that I walk for 1 hour. Now that we're in complete lockdown, I just walk a little bit because you can actually use some kind of service here in Greece. You can actually text the government and let them know that you're going for a walk, and you're allowed to walk. But still, there's very difficult times that we're living right now, you know. And what has changed for me, because I've been in the house for many years working from home, and now the lockdown, I don't feel it so much, but I feel it because my wife is here at home. And another thing that has changed a lot is that we moved to a new place, as you know. If you haven't seen my videos, or this is the first time you see one of my videos, go back and check the other videos. I just recently moved to a new home, to a new city, in the midst of the pandemic. And so it's a new environment for us as a family. My daughter's over there watching TV. And you know, we're all in lockdown. So what has really changed for me is that both my girls are here at home and my wife is at home. My wife is working now from home. So it's really, in the past I would just have the house for myself, if you know what I mean, because my daughter, my eldest daughter, will go to school. This is before Melina, my youngest daughter, was born. And my wife will go to work, so that means that I will have between 8 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the whole house for myself. And I developed this routine of working from home early in the mornings. I will go for my walks, my daughter's at school, my wife is at home, at work, and I can work here in peace. Now it's very hard. Now I have cartoons in the background. I have my other eldest daughter in the room. I'm trying to convince her to do some homework and whatnot, because schools have been closed for weeks now. My wife is away now doing some supermarket, but she needs to do some work here. She's working from home. And it's really crazy. I am not going to deny that. But what I've been doing is that I've been putting even more things on my plate. I've been actually doing more videos. I've been composing more music. I've been more creative. I've been taking all of these weird pedals that I have to create more music, to get inspiration. So what I mean by that is that try to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, and this could mean many things for you. It could be something different, completely different to you, but I can explain to you how I do it. For example, I have all these slides. I'm a guitar player, so I have all these slides. I very rarely compose music with using one of these slides. This is a unique tool to create a different music with a guitar, you know. Now, if you're not a guitar player, you can do something else. You know, if you're a piano player, then use some different sounds, I don't know, in your DAW or as a plug-in. But I'm just giving you examples of what I do. So this gets me out of the funk, if you will. It keeps me fresh, okay? I've done a quick video quite recently about, I'm using some guitar synthesizer pedals here. And I just quite recently took another one out. It's a line 6. It's another synthesizer, and it has filters and things. It's crazy sounding pedal. I actually did a video on my Instagram. See if I can put it here so you can check out that sound. I have some cables here as well. I took them out. Again, this is all for guitar players, but what it does is it just makes the guitar sound very higher in pitch if you put it on different frets. So you put the cable here, whatever fret, and what it does is it just brings everything higher in pitch. So I can play the same chords, but it sounds much higher. And if I move it even higher, it sounds even higher in pitch. This is a fantastic composition tool because actually I can play the same chords, but it sounds different, and it's different notes, obviously. Now, all of these tools are just helping me getting out of my comfort zone, just making hear things differently and really appreciate sounds in a different way because we're living in different times. So I have to adapt and I have to get out of my own routine and create a new routine within this new routine of a lockdown and mayhem. And I really want to stay focused on creativity. I want to stay focused on music, on videos, on composition. I've been practicing more my guitar as well. I have an EBow. If you don't know what an EBow is, it's a fantastic tool. Again, it's some kind of way of synthesis, if you will, and it creates these weird sounds. Let me show it to you actually very quickly if you don't know what an EBow is, because it's a fantastic tool as well. So the EBow, what it works is that you turn it on, and it's just like it gives you like this kind of weird sounds, like almost like a violin sounds. And it has two positions. Hours of fun. What are you doing there? So these are just tools that help me be more creative and really do things differently. For you it might be different. So what I mean by this video is that you should be breaking your routine and actually create a new routine because we're all on lockdown now. But what you have to do is within all of this mayhem and all this fear and not being able to leave the house as you will normally do in the past, while this whole thing is happening. What's going on? Yeah, great. Be careful with that. You just have to adapt. Those who adapt are the ones who are going to really survive and strive in this world, really. And I'm just using what's happening now, this pandemic, as an example. And I just want to probably inspire you to do things differently. For you, it might be different, okay? I see a lot of videos now, people cutting their own hair because obviously there's no hairdressers now they're open. I've been cutting my own hair for years now. Now you might say like, oh, well done to you, Danny, you're a little bit of ahead. Well, not really. It's just something that I developed over the years to be a little bit more self-sufficient and really do things differently, okay? I don't know, if you're a guy and you're locked in the house and you're not working and you're not going to your day job and you haven't done things that you always wanted to do, I don't know, grow a beard, for example, you know, you're at home anyways, might as well just become a caveman and embrace it, you know? Do a little bit of a workout. Let me show you outside. I have a little bit of a gym going on. I want to show you my little gym. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but I have my weights and my things. Here. Got my weight, I got my bench there. I do a little bit of workout. Been doing that for years as well. You don't need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger in order to work out or anything. Just a little bit of just get the blood pumping, really. Cutting your hair as well is something that's new. You should embrace it. If you're a man, if you're a woman, it's a different story. I don't know what you can do really when it comes down to this kind of tips, obviously. And yes, I have a few female followers, and I have a few females who follow me and watch me. And, you know, but I'm a guy, you know, I can't tell women what to do really. I can only inspire you by what I'm doing here in my own home, with my family. And while I'm at it, talking about women, my wife, that she's working out from home for her company, she has this thing on the side and she's really brainstorming on how to put this thing together and how can she take it off the ground. And it's an online business. But she's been struggling with the whole direction, where to go, how to start it, and she knows a lot. I mean, my wife is the one who's pretty much helping me with everything, and she's the one who has been pushing me to take a certain direction, if you will. It is very important to have a mastermind. This is what is called a mastermind group, and a mastermind group is 2 people or more working together in a creative way for a better outcome, for something greater then you can probably come up with it by yourself, if you know what I mean. So my wife is my mastermind group. So we work together. I inspire her and she inspires me. But she inspires me a lot and she helps me a lot with my stock music licensing business. And even with my royalty-free music business, she helps me a lot as well. She doesn't write the music, but she helps me with all the admin and all of the back-end work when it comes down to income tax and all of this. And a lot of creativity when it comes down to website setting, WordPress plugins and all of that stuff that I'm not really good at, and she's always like pushing me. In a way, you can put it, if you know Ozzy Osbourne, the singer, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, I'm sure you know him. Well, the wife, Sharon, is the one who puts Ozzy to work, really. Is the one who's giving him direction. My wife is Sharon Osbourne. She's the one who takes me. I'm just a puppet, man. I'm just like, do this, do that. I'm only joking. But you need a mastermind group. You need somebody. You need somebody to push you. You need somebody to inspire you. And it's one of the reasons why I want to do these videos. And I've been doing these videos for a long time as well. And I want to do even more. And I do feel that this is the beginning for me, really. I'm taking this pandemic and this lockdown as a new start and say, actually, I'm going to really go ahead, full-blown at a speed that I've never been before. And really, let's go deeper. Let's go more, you know, more quantity of videos, of music, creativity, all of the pedals that I have locked down there and I haven't used for years, and all of the tools, let's take them out, you know, let's use them. Let's go crazy, man, and let's just really embrace this new world that we're living and create something new. You have to become somebody new, okay? We cannot stay the same. So anyways, on this note, I think I'm gonna have another coffee now. I hope this video finds you well. Leave in the comment section what you think. I'm gonna be doing more videos about creativity. How can we adapt in this new time that I know it's going to change. I know this time will pass, and hopefully we can look back and say, you remember that period of time in 2020 when we were all on lockdown and Daniel was doing all of these crazy videos about how to stay creative and all of this. I know this will pass, you know, and that's what's important as well, to document it. Document your own shit as well. and embrace the change. Anyways, I hope this video finds you well. As always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.